It's time for Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys.
Forgive us, Father, for we are about to sin and be very naughty boys. Don't forget to check out w.gg and use the promo code SleepyBoys for 10% off your order. What fucking pisses me off more than anything,
what?
Pat, is when you go to Taco Bell and you order like a steak quesadilla or a chicken quesadilla,
Sure.
and you get one of those corner pieces that has nothing in it.
Oh, yeah, that does suck.
I've got one that's literally a fucking tortilla chip right now, and I'm so mad.
Yeah, take it back.
Demand
a refund.
I would, but we got it yesterday, so it's leftovers.
Oh, that's going to be tough to do.
Yeah. Excuse me, do you see this? Do you see this perfect, unopened piece of miracle that you guys fucking ruined?
It was the 17-year-old with rage.
Dude, I feel you, though. I've been there. I feel your pain.
We had one of those bitchy 17-year-olds whose name was like Shaylee or Kaylee or Shalalee or something like that.
Yeah.
Bro, so how's life been? Like, how's everything?
It's been good, you know. We're just living the dream over here in Austin, missing you.
Well, that's a rookie mistake.
Yeah, I mean, we're just hanging out, you know, feeling good.
Good. Yeah, I was talking to Angel yesterday, and I was like, dude, I miss Pat. We haven't talked to Pat in forever.
Aww. I'm blushing, Mark.
And then she called me a liar.
Well.
If the shoe fits, right?
Yeah. I feel good. You want to talk to Amanda real quick, my girlfriend?
Oh, I don't know if I'm prepared for that. I'm not even dressed up.
I mean, we're not recording yet, right?
I mean, I'm always recording. As soon as I see that second person pop in, I hit record.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. You're recording right now?
Yeah.
Amanda, you want to be on the podcast?
Oh, why?
Hello.
Mark is talking to you.
Hello, Amanda. It's nice to virtually meet you.
Yeah.
I pet your cat one time while I was helping Jeff take care of your cat while you two were out of town.
Oh!
Who's on my lap right now?
Little Yoshi.
Yeah, we went over and we watched Gargoyles for like an hour. And hung out with Yoshi. It was great.
I love that.
You were here when I wasn't here?
It was August of 2021.
August of 2021.
It was right.
I live in Michigan. That's right. Okay.
It was when the Lives had their remarriage.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I was flying into town to hang out with Brandon, and his bitch ass was out of town at a convention. And Jeff was like, "Hey, man, I know we're not like good friends or anything. Do you want to just crash at my place for a couple days till he gets back?" And I was like, "All right." And he's like, "Also, Matt and Shannon are having their second wedding, so do you want to go to that?" And I was like, "Ugh." And then my ex-wife was there, and that was just weird. Yeah, and then my ex-wife showed up and wanted to like talk about things, and I was just like,
"Oh, I hate that. I hate when we have to talk about things." Look who just joined.
What up?
Hey, Dickbag, how you doing?
Wow, that's a new one.
Brandon, Amanda's on the podcast.
Oh my God.
The whole crew.
How's it going?
Hey.
Brandon, I missed you.
I missed you too, boo.
I feel like the other day when Jasmine was hanging out with us that you didn't want to be there, and I understand why.
I absolutely wanted to. I had so much that I was doing in the background.
Amanda thinks Harry Potter is much more important than you guys. He's playing Hogwarts Legacy right now.
You know what? You should give her my ex-wife's number.
Yeah?
No.
They should be friends?
Sure.
Oh God, could you imagine?
Oh God. I've actually never met her. I can't make any judgments.
Oh no, you don't need to meet her.
You don't need to.
Okay. Look, man, there's a handful of people in this lifetime you don't need to meet. Scott, Aaron, and like Adolf Hitler are three that come to mind.
Okay, sure. I'll agree with Adolf.
And Toby Flenderson.
Oh, Toby. Nobody likes Toby.
Fuck Toby.
Who else are we expecting tonight, everybody?
We should be. I was gonna say everybody should be here.
Well, Jose's still unable to set up. I was talking to him the other day, and he's been dealt a shit hand with that place he's trying to move into.
I think we should fire them all. They're all late.
Well, we've been trying to find a reason to fire Jeff for a long time.
I mean, let's be honest.
Should I call Jet and Brian up and see if they want to come on for the 3-year anniversary?
Oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Oh boy, I've never met Jet, right?
No.
That's the guy you guys have a million stories about. I've heard of Jet, never met him.
You're not missing much.
Yeah.
The stories are the best version.
Okay. Gotcha.
I mean,
I've also never met Mark though, so.
yeah. Your cats have met me though.
Yeah, that's true.
Mark has pet my cat.
That's funny, but not you, because you were out of
Not me.
town when he was here.
He's never petted me.
I was telling him about how I went to the Lives Wedding 2.0, and my ex-wife was there, and it was just weird.
Awkward.
Yeah, I didn't go to that.
You were out of town, dickbag.
I was.
What a dickbag.
What a grotesque bag of dick.
Man, I'll be honest. I'm not upset I missed it.
Writes
Matt
comics.
has known Jeff longer than Patrick has, than Pat has. I don't know why I called you Patrick.
That felt weird.
Than Pat.
Well, his name's
than
not even
Pat has
Patrick.
known-
That's the thing.
I know it's not. Has known you longer. You've known. So Matt's known.
That
Yeah,
was
no,
God.
not
That was a
longer, yeah.
shit show of a sentence right
It
there.
was. You know what the problem is? I haven't had a
It was on his
drink.
wavelength. I knew
I
it
haven't had a drink in 4 days.
What?
No, that's true. I have not. So
You
I'm
have a
having my
room
first.
full of whiskey, and you
I'm
haven't
having-
had a drink in 4 days?
I've been too busy, man. This is my first night where I'm sitting down and having a drink and just enjoying it. Not reviewing it, not doing anything, just
Oh,
enjoying
yeah. No work associated.
it. Anyways, so allow me to get... It's like that episode of Always Sunny when they're all thinking they're sick, but they're actually just sober.
Yep.
I think that's what I'm going through right now, so I'm going to fix it. Anyways, Jeff has known Matt longer than Pat, and Pat is a way better friend.
I don't
Thank
know.
you.
I've
Like,
never.
if you had the two of them in the room, I would say Pat was probably in the womb with Jeff. That's how close they
You
are.
just
God,
said
I
they
hope
were in
not.
the same womb, though.
Ooh, I don't even like thinking about that.
I just got a high five for that shitty pun. Thank you. Like, no, it's crazy, but like, is Pat short for Patrick, or is it short for something else?
No, it's short for Patrick. That's
Okay.
what it is.
I was just being a dick, and I was like,
I've
maybe it
never
actually
once
is.
heard you. To me, calling you, that's the only time, and will be the only time it ever happens, unless for whatever reason I want to reference this dumb moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's Patrick on all legal documents, I guess. But, like,
I don't
my
even know
friends, it's just-
why. My brain, my dumb autistic brain, just took over for a little bit. It was just
I'm not
like,
holding it against you, Brandon. Don't
You've
worry.
never called him
Yes,
Patrick
yes.
before, but we're going to call him Patrick with a lot of confidence.
My mom's mom was a huge Hure, so she didn't
A
know.
a Hure. I was like,
Yes.
man, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know your mom was Scandinavian.
No. So my mom's mom didn't know who the dad was for my mom. It feels weird to say grandma because I never got to meet her. So my mom's mom.
There you go.
She named my mom after the one that she hoped was her dad so that they could be together.
Oh, please tell me that it wasn't.
Wow.
It's a Pat.
Love it.
Her mom, yeah, her mom. So Brandon, you've heard
I'm
me.
convinced. I'm convinced. Pat's high, top notch, top quality. Because every Pat that
thank
I've
you.
ever met, really good quality.
The look on Angel's face right now is just like, I don't know about that.
Well, I didn't meet the other Pat, but if your grandma was hoping,
Well, her
that's
mom.
who it was.
So Brandon, you know the name I always default to when I bitch about working at Discover is Patricia, right?
There's a reason
I mean,
why.
it's not- yeah, I think you know what. Now that you mention it, It's not something I've ever noticed.
It's
But yeah, you do.
every time I default to the name Patricia. I found out that there are so many more Patricias in the world than I thought there were, right? And so one day I was just telling a story to Angel about like
Is this
working
when we
at Discover.
find out that Angel actually has a third name that she used to go by?
Yeah. But no, I was bitching about this lady I'd talked to, and I was like, I don't know, it was like fucking Patricia or something. She just freezes up, and I was like, what? And she's like, my mom's named Patricia. Did you talk to my mom? I was like, I don't know. And now she's convinced that I'm trying to bang her mom.
Wow. That's
She
wow.
has to ask me every time we go over to her mom's house to visit, not to seduce her mom.
I thought you were thinking like
on.
Patricia's the new Karen or something.
So hold on. I need some context.
Here's the whole context. Here's the context.
Have you done anything to make her mom think that you're trying to bang her?
No. Here's the whole thing. Here's the whole thing. Angel thinks that I'm such a hot piece of ass that all I have to do is like whisper something to her mom, and that's it. That's all she wrote.
Yeah.
That
I
might
agree
say
with that.
more about her mom than you.
No. Babe, explain why you think I'm trying to bang your mom.
So you want to hear something funny?
Yeah, I do.
I mean,
My
sure.
mom's husband is named Mark.
So she's got the hots for anybody named Mark.
Also, my mom's husband is, in my opinion, not the nicest. I think the cool kids might refer to him as a D-bag.
See, here's the funny thing is when she was describing her mom's husband, I swore to God she was describing my dad. Because my dad's name is also Mark.
I'm adjusting my mic pop filter right now, so sorry.
You're okay, buddy.
Okay,
But
there we
yeah.
go.
Babe,
Much better.
I'm not going to bang your mom.
I mean, okay. Yes.
So hold on. So are you looking for her to upgrade to a better
Gone
Mark?
off
Do you
rails.
have another reason to call Mark Daddy?
Oof.
I didn't have a mommy kink until I was with Angel. I'm gonna be
That's
honest
fair.
with you. Dude,
Maybe
I'm not
she's
gonna...
looking-
Is it okay
maybe
if I
she's
tell this
looking
one?
to fulfill that daddy
Sure.
kink.
She's not. She's got daddy issues, but not in like a good way. So
No one who has dad issues has it in a good way. No one's like, oh man, I'm so glad I
Brandon,
have my dad issues.
you know how like there's a point in your life where you can pinpoint, you're like, that's the hardest I've ever finished.
Okay.
Amanda's not still listening, is she, Pat?
Oh no.
She's done.
This is I can pinpoint the moment of my life
She saw the tidal wave coming from a mile away, and she's like, I'm getting out of the splash zone.
that I
Much more interested in Harry Potter.
that I cummed the hardest.
You came so hard.
This was
Oh, yeah.
this
Did you
was
come hard enough that you felt the snap in your pelvic area, almost like you bit into a red hot Frank?
Brandon, I'm not kidding you when I say that the moment that I finished
You
the
guys know what
hardest.
I'm talking about. When you come real hard, it almost sounds like you popped a seal. You're
Of
like,
course.
what the fuck was that?
Of course. So, we were going at it the other night,
Yes.
and I hope to God that your mom never listens to this podcast,
Because
or anybody,
start coming on to you.
or anybody else that's important to
Yeah,
you.
are you recording right now?
Of course, I'm recording. This is a great story.
no.
Why wouldn't I be recording? So
is gonna
we're
make the
going at
podcast.
it. We're going at
Okay,
it,
love
and
it.
she finishes and screams. I've never made her scream anything as she's talking to me. She screamed, "Oh my God, you're such a fucking good boy. Come for mommy."
Oh,
And
Wow.
at which point, in my head,
That is a keeper right there, Mike.
here's the thing. I had,
my
up
Lord.
until that exact moment, I was good for like another 15, 20 minutes. And
as
then
soon as
she said
happens,
that,
you just
I unleashed. You know that scene in Titanic when the hull breaches and you see the water starting to shoot in? Like for the first time? It was...
visual than using The Shining, but
like, you know, the blood full of elevator. Elevator full of blood.
Yep.
Yeah, no, like, you know those old commercials where they show like milk being poured into a cereal bowl and it just gushes and sloshes? That's what
I
it looked
remember
like.
watching a Got Milk commercial.
Yeah, we had to change the sheets immediately.
Yeah, you did.
But yeah, like I've never, in my life, I could honestly, like, confidently say I've probably finished more than 365 times a year, every year for the last like 15, 17 years.
Wow, that's impressive, dude.
I've never been able to pin.
That definitely has to be like a rounded average because we know you're doing it multiple times in a day.
That's what I'm saying.
Every day, consistently?
Not every day. Not every single day.
That was his
Right,
way
but
of
that's why I
saying
said
more
he's
than
rounding up because
Right, I'm saying
he makes up for it in a day, like twice a day.
there are sometimes I make 3 or 4 times a day.
Really?
My record, Pat, look at me.
Jeez.
Look at me,
Dude, I'm
Pat.
impressed.
Look at me. My record when I was a teenager, fresh into puberty, I think I was 15 at the oldest. My record was 17 times in a day.
Ooh.
It looked like Freddy Krueger every hour on the hour. I was doing it I was like challenging myself. Let's see how many times I can do this in one day. So every hour on the hour, I would just run up to the bedroom real quick, just milk the snake, and
Doesn't it become harder though to like?
oh my god, dude, it's
every time.
Blanks
at that point. Yeah, at that point it was like
do you have anything left in there?
like like when you take a 2-liter that's empty and you squeeze it and it goes. It's like that. It's not great.
Mark, with that many times at that young of an age, I would be concerned that you would essentially like
die.
No, young virile.
I would think that you like rub your dick off at that point,
or like
how do you have anything left?
Or like you. God, what? There's like I'm trying to think. Not Indian rug burn yourself. Maybe
Brandon.
Maybe.
By the end of this, it looked like Freddy Krueger. It was like I'm not kidding when I say there was skin missing off of.
Oh,
you
God.
left a cat near it.
So you would not recommend it? 0 out of 5 stars?
Look, man, I would say if you're hitting four in a day, you probably need to slow down because that's when it starts to happen.
At least you need to at least drink some Gatorade or something.
Yeah,
Brandon,
get some of that W hydration in your body.
Babe, you okay?
Electrolytes, man.
That was a great drop for our advertising, by the way.
Use
But
code
no.
Sleepy for 10% off.
Keep Sleepy Boys.
Sleepy Boys.
Sleepy
sorry.
Boys,
Does
all one
W
word.
have electrolytes in it?
Yeah.
They have a hydration.
It's got all the lights, man.
But here's the thing. I'm a firm believer, and I think I'm a convert now. I don't think
You heard it here, guys. He's converted to Mormonism.
No.
No, I didn't say that.
You know what would keep me from converting to Mormonism?
The funny underwear.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I was just gonna say I don't want the ritualistic underwear that are super like burlappy or whatever. I don't want it.
You gotta give it
If
that much.
I can't have the smooth embrace and caress of boxer briefs, which I consider to be like Speedo-esque like shorts that you see a lot of swimmers wear, not the like super tighty whitey style. I'm talking like 5 inches above the knee. Like, if I can't wear that, I'm not in your religion.
I want you to know something, Brandon. Angel just had to go tuck in the kid. I am so mad that she missed that whole thing you just went on because that was a journey. Also, the look she gave me when I got that right on the first guess, I think she's a little jealous at how well I know you versus how well I know her right now.
Well, you know what? At least she made you come harder than I ever could have.
You know what? That's not for lack of trying, though. And you know, that's what we want to really bring out here today is
Look, man, if I can't inspire you to try better than what I can offer, I don't know what this friendship is about.
Here's the thing. I'm not, you know how like I make a lot of jokes about like, well, if Angel leaves me, I'll probably kill myself. But like, I don't think there's any.
Definitely will.
I don't think there's
Dear Diary.
I don't think there's anybody else I could meet that's more
in his journal like Doug at the end of the episode. got some like happy upbeat music. And he's like, if Angel ever leaves me, I guess I'll kill myself.
If Angel ever leaves me, I'm gonna repaint the whole ceiling.
And it won't be with him.
You know, I gotta be honest, this wasn't who I pictured being with us on the show tonight, but I'm happy it is, because, like...
I'm happy. It's fantastic. We don't get to hear Pat talk enough when Jeff is domineering the conversation.
And like, he's sweet, but he's not too sweet, so I don't feel bad about making fun of him like I feel bad about making fun of Key.
He's sweet. He's sweet in the sense where you want to hug him constantly, but at the same time, he'll snipe. He'll get a good snipe in. Was there something we were getting into before we get too far down the road?
We were just talking about how much you made me come.
Right, but then before that, we were talking. So I was talking about how I'm a convert because
to
of
Mormonism.
Debbie.
Yes,
because of Mormonism. Man, if we find out that Debbie is owned by the Mormons, I'm gonna have a really hard time letting go. I'm gonna have a full-on Brokeback Mountain moment. I can't quit you.
Oh boy!
I wish I could.
No, because. So there's no secret, especially within this group. I drink a lot of energy drinks.
See, that's the one thing about you I don't think I did know, Brandon.
You didn't notice every time that we left the house at the beginning of the day, if we stopped at a gas station, I was grabbing an energy drink?
I thought that was a beer.
What's your energy drink of choice, though? Like Monster, Red Bull, Dubby?
So I do love Dubby. They got good flavors. If I'm at a gas station, though, and Dubby is not in the gas station, this is the problem. So if I'm in the gas station, I usually get a C4.
Okay.
Or if I can't
Brandon,
get a
I didn't know you were going that far into Mormonism to an extremist like that.
Also going into
I don't know if we can make those jokes.
I can make those jokes. There's no Mormon suicide bombers.
What are your thoughts on Bang, Brandon?
Here's the thing. I used to be an avid Bang drinker until I found out that the owner donates a shit ton of money to GOP and Trump organizations.
Well, you ruined it for me.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I gave you this information. The problem is I really enjoy their product. I think it's really good, but I don't like the idea of my money going towards helping fund Trump. And
I also don't like
frankly, at this point, any GOP candidate, because Jesus fucking Christ.
Right.
Not saying I love the liberals all that much, but at the same time, I at least don't go to bed stressing about life. Anytime I hear them talk.
You're always stressed about life, you lying sack of shit.
That is not true. I have been extremely thrilled with how relaxed I have been about life since almost dying.
That's true. I'll give you that. You're not as fun anymore.
I don't joke about death nearly as
I'm going to be honest with you. Like, there's been two major events that I think have ruined our podcast. One, Brandon almost died. Two, I'm in a happy relationship, so I'm not nearly as funny because I'm not depressed anymore.
That definitely ruined the podcast.
I think you're still funny. I think the thing that's been hurting us the most with this beautiful relationship that you have with Angel is the fact that we dogpile you and then we just hear her go, "Aww," in the background, like, trying to make us feel like we're monsters. And we're just
monsters.
No, we're just having a laugh.
Yeah.
You're just taking the piss out of me. It's all good.
It happens to me, too. I mean, for Christ's sake.
I know. Every time you have to pee, I say, right here, Daddy.
I mean, I'm just upset that it's wasted going into the toilet, not on your chest.
But here's the good thing is with Dubby, it don't taste like piss. So you can drink it any time of the day. You don't have to wait for mommy or daddy to get home and kink shame you when you ask them to pee on you.
If they're not upset about this ad read, they will be.
No, I'm saying Dubby doesn't taste like piss.
It doesn't.
How many Dubby commercials do we have to do each podcast?
Honestly, we just kind of throw it in wherever we want. We don't really have anything we have to do.
We don't have a quota.
Well, look, if we were professionals, we would open up the podcast with an ad read for Dubby and then have one in the middle.
Hey, Brandon.
Yes?
What kind of punk-ass bitch do you think I am? Of course we have an ad read at the beginning of every episode.
I think you're a punk ass bitch.
Really, I
Period.
haven't listened to an episode in a while.
I started putting the episode, the cut version of our intro.
You know what scares me? I've been wanting to listen to our episodes, but I'm afraid of how that ad read sounds.
Hold on just a sec, babe. Are you planning on sitting on that?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Angel is just sitting on a simian this whole time, and she's got it on full blast.
A simian?
Yeah, that's that vibrating seat.
Oh, I was thinking like you're talking about like a chimp or some shit, and I'm like,
No,
we don't. Why? Where are we gonna get a fucking monkey?
Aren't we fucking...
dude, it's America. You can get.
I don't know.
Angel just poked her head in and goes, "Aren't we just fucking monkeys?"
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
deep, bro.
No, she meant more like we fuck like monkeys.
Oh,
Not like we're just highly evolved apes, but like
wouldn't it be like we fuck like rabbits?
Yeah, but we are highly evolved rabbits or apes.
Brandon.
You know what?
Brandon, have a drink.
Yeah. I mean,
It's been 4 days, Mark.
Daddy needs his whiskey.
You gotta be a part of this because this is too good.
If Jasmine and I ever have children, I can't give life advice unless I have a drink because it helps mellow me out. Otherwise, I'm going to go down the rabbit hole. Of that was intense.
So one of the things that we started doing to help me get some exercise, and because it's nice weather right now, is we'll
nipple clamps on you with a hot dog at the end of a string, and she's whipping you as you run down the street.
Wow, that's a beautiful image.
Right?
You know, the only thing that comes
And it's
to mind,
Ohio, so no one's gonna bat an eye.
the only thing that's coming to mind as you say that is like Randy and Mr. Leahy from Trailer Park Boys.
That's funny.
Anyway, no, but we go. There's a cemetery that's like a block away, so we'll just go walk through the cemetery. You know, they have nice
Oh
paved
yeah, that's
roads.
romantic.
Yeah, it is.
I
She
think
sucked your
so.
dick in the cemetery yet?
She's tried. Oh my God, she's tried.
Oh wait.
There's also Pokestops there.
Oh yeah.
I fucking swear
Are
to
there
God.
haunters in the
That's
cemetery?
how I'm gonna make sure that I cement myself that everyone remembers my name after my death. I'm gonna file for a Pokestop to be at my headstone.
So no, so
That's awesome.
we'll take nice little walks through the cemetery, and we got into the habit of pointing out funny last names and making fun of them,
Oh no.
As you do with dead people.
as you do with
sure,
dead people.
yeah.
Please tell me you made fun of an 8-month-old that died of like smallpox.
You
Oh my
joke,
God.
you joke, but there is an 8-month-old at that cemetery.
Mark, you're a terrible
Yeah,
person.
of course there is.
Oh my God! So there's okay.
It's
So
a cemetery. Children die all the time.
I'll come back to this, but we were walking through the cemetery the other day, and there's a lot of times what families will do is they'll buy like a big centerpiece and then have everyone's graves around it, right?
Sure.
Well, there was one where
That's if you're rich.
right, yeah, there was a guy born in 1857, died in like 1902, lady born in 1806. Died in 1892, so on and so forth. You're going down the line, and then we get to one where it's born 1856, and there was no date for death, and I was just like, bro found the fountain of youth, or he got ostracized, or the family just told him never to show up again.
Damn, so they're like 130 years old?
Something like that, yeah.
Sometimes.
Did you guys see that dog that just had its 35th birthday?
I did not.
No.
Yeah, it's officially the oldest dog. And
Yeah.
it doesn't look that old.
Sometimes we like to make up stories in the graveyard about like things that happen. Like, oh, do you think she was a homewrecker?
Ooh, that's a fun game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
yeah, write it down.
man, take this away, please. I fucked up, you guys.
What'd you do?
Sorry.
I started. So I quit. As you know, I quit vaping, right?
You quit vaping?
A long time
Oh,
ago.
okay. I don't think I
Oh,
knew
yeah,
that,
yeah,
but okay.
Yeah, no, but like we have a vape weed pen,
Uh-huh.
and just
Oh, no.
force of habit, like from when I
Yeah,
used
you
to
did.
vape, I
Yeah,
just
you did.
I think I just hit it like 7 times, not even realizing it.
Uh-oh.
We'll see how tonight
Like
goes.
Biting your nails, like you don't even realize it's happening.
So yeah, so we go through.
What is the vaping pen though? Is that like a bar or just like a place by your place?
That's
There,
funny.
made it easy for you.
No, the vaping pen it's an actual it's like a vape pen.
Yes.
Okay, I heard it wrong.
I don't know why I went to explain.
A
A vape
PEN
pen is like a vape pen.
Yeah, a vape pen. Like imagine, if you will, a pen that you vape.
It's the things that you suck. I got it.
Yeah, well, no, that's a penis.
He got him.
Got
Himself.
him. Dab. So 4 years or 3.
I was gonna say, good lord, dude, don't go adding years.
No, this is our fourth. This is our fourth.
It's our 10-year anniversary, everyone.
Guys, we made it for this. We're on our fourth. We're starting our 4th year on the podcast.
If we were a whiskey, we would be halfway decent.
So our laughter doesn't always get picked up on our microphone, so you can't hear it. But Angel's sitting next to me, just giggling.
I heard
No,
it.
I heard it. That's why I laughed.
Good. I'm glad, because
Mark needs proof that he's funny.
I do sometimes. Like, I know I'm funny. I know I'm fucking hilarious. I just need to make sure that, it's good enough.
Everybody else that's not here knows how funny you are.
Yeah, exactly. I want you guys to go to your next hangout and be like, guys, you won't
Because
believe how
let's be honest,
fucking funny
the
Mark
people who
is.
listen to this definitely don't laugh at you.
That's sad.
I laughed today in today's podcast episode. I was
Onions
giggling.
laugh all the time.
That's exactly what this is bringing back a previous point. I wanted to see if it would work, and it did.
You weren't there for this part. He said with
Mark was saying that there were 2 major life events that officially ruined this podcast. It was me almost dying, and then Mark being in a good relationship because he's not depressed anymore.
Yeah.
So Mark and I aren't nearly as funny. And I said, no, what's killed this is the fact that you have such a sweet girlfriend and a healthy relationship that anytime we make fun of you, we just hear, oh, off to the side, making us look like monsters. So I wanted to say something hurtful to see if it would work, and it did.
Brandon, thank you so much for intercepting that, because I forgot what it was.
You're welcome. I heard you stuttering. And
I was staring at the wall, and I was like, oh no, I look like an asshole right now.
Brandon is.
Say what?
To be fair, though, I also yelled at him too today because I thought he's being too mean to Key.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh no, wait, hold on. I want to clarify something though.
Target though.
Want to clarify?
Well, you know what? Considering that Key isn't here to defend himself, even when he's on the chat, you can make fun of him all you want.
I realized so she listened to the Brown episode 4, right? The one that we did with Key and Jose and Jasmine.
4?
We have done 4 different Brown episodes, yeah. Key started to tell a story, and I go, all right, guys, well, that wraps up for tonight. Thanks so much for listening. And then I ended the episode.
You asshole.
But here's the thing is, I did that intentionally because that's where I wanted the episode to break. The next episode starts with me going like, okay, Key, go ahead and finish your story. So don't worry. I take care of Key. We make him look like the punching bag.
Make him look like the punching bag. The dude is the punching bag.
But he does it to himself. No, the dude's a speed bag.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop
he
hitting
throws
yourself.
punches
Why
and
are
it
you
bounces
hitting
back and
yourself?
hits him in the face.
He does try to throw too hard, and it's almost like he's hit a concrete wall.
Like with me and Brandon, I don't say you're my bottom bitch, Brandon. I say, Brandon, when I come over next time, I'm gonna pin you down and take you from behind. See,
God damn! Don't threaten me with a good time, there, Big Daddy.
See, the thing, it's descriptive, it's intimate. Key just comes in, I'm gonna make you my bottom bitch tonight, and I'm like, how?
Yeah, it's because Key hangs out with Neanderthals when he's not with us, and those are the best comebacks that they can come up with.
Well, and then you say, well, what are you gonna do, Key? And he goes, like, fuck you, and I'm like, okay, Key, you don't know how to, yeah. So Key brings a lot of it on himself. Like the dude,
that's how he revs up to have like dirty talk with Bailey.
Coincidentally, that's how I do.
Oh my god, she is so bad at role play.
Who she is?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh my god. So like
Who, Vanyans? Who are we talking about?
Vanyans.
Yes.
Vanyans is ass at roleplay.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Bailey.
Oh,
was
I
like,
don't-
Wow,
how would I
didn't
know?
You guys got that close.
No.
I feel left out.
Angel is absolutely ass at roleplay.
Is she worse at it than I am?
Like she'll roll over and look at me and
I don't know if you should say that about your girlfriend, that she just rolls over.
no.
Like the big
She'll-
baby?
I heard
Yeah,
she
okay.
pretended to be your mommy the other day.
Yeah.
I was gonna say she's playing the greatest role that you never had.
Sure. But like with roleplay, there's usually like build up to it, right? You go like
Okay.
you're like, oh, somebody has been a naughty boy lately.
Right.
What are we
like
gonna
you're-
do
like
about
you're
that?
Initiating. There's a
Right.
soft initiation.
Do you want to hear what Angel's initiations are? The soft initiations?
I'm in. I'm so in. Does she just run in with a Costco bucket of lube and she starts fisting you? And she's
No.
like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh, spaghetti-o.
Oh my god. The visual of that.
It's like there's been an accident in the kitchen. And she just,
Oh my god. I wish I could put onto paper what I just saw in my eye. Oh. Oh god. It was like one of those old Bugs Bunny cartoons where he's doing something actively to Elmer Fudd and then he just turns and looks at the camera and it's like, yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing today. But no, she'll roll over and say something like, oh no, you've been a bad boy. I guess I'm going to have to fuck you. And I'm like,
Thank me, maybe?
okay, I guess that fine. I think this last
I'm
time
sure I will hate that. That's
I-
such a punishment for me.
I think that this last time I straight up stopped her, like she was leaning in to like bite my neck and I was like, no, wait. Before we continue, I need to tell you how ass you are at this roleplay thing. To which
nothing gets a woman more riled up and ready to just make you come the hardest you've ever come than telling her, hey, so before we start role playing, I just need you to know that you suck.
no,
You
no.
don't mean in
This
fun
was
way.
this was after her attempted roleplay, which was just, you've been a bad boy. I'm gonna have to fuck you now. That was it. That was her.
Okay, Mark.
My roleplay. I would be like,
Yeah, give us a better example.
excuse me, young
I'm
lady.
just imagining.
Well,
Mark
see,
in
that
a
it doesn't work
sailor's
that
out-
way
like
either.
a child sailor's outfit with a giant lollipop, waiting to role play. And she goes, "Uh-oh, you've been a bad boy. I was gonna fuck you." And then the lollipop just falls off the
No,
stick.
I'm going to let Vanyans tell this story.
Guys, I've got
Well,
such bad cotton mouth right now.
How good is Mark at role-playing, Vanyans?
I mean, he's the lit major, so he knows his ways around the words. It's just
He's
that
a
I'm so
word
bad that he could be
You
like,
have those
oh,
fancy words.
who's the bad girl? What are we gonna do with you? And I'm gonna be like, I should suck your dick, right? Do you want me to bend over now, or do you want me to suck it first?
See, like,
And there's
Oh
no,
man, it's
like,
so great.
oh,
because-
I'm bad. What do you mean?
just I love this. You're essentially like
isn't this
Oh,
supposed to
my
be? Isn't this supposed to
I-
go the other
I
way?
love
I'm
this.
supposed to be the
This is-
simple-minded fuck me boy.
that's what I was gonna get at. I was like, I love that you have essentially done fucked yourself into dating somebody that is essentially just like, so we fuck now?
Like,
Meanwhile, you're just like, I feel like you're like Pete Holmes in this situation. Fuck me every day. Ugh, get off of me. How about you woo me?
I mean, basically, like, you remember Zach and Miri make a porno when Elizabeth
yeah.
Banks is
Let
acting and
us
shit.
fuck.
Let us fuck. That's just Angel. Like, I'll put, like, if I can honestly say with a 100% confidence, I could do like a trail of rose petals down the hall, make a big heart out of rose petals on the bed, lay in there all seductive like, and she would just walk in and just pounce, like not even try it, like
Oh, is
fucking.
this dick here for me?
Yeah, exactly.
Skip the romance. Go right to fucking.
Which I'm fine with, but like I need to be like finessed a little bit.
Oh, this stick is looking good.
You
Is
need to
it
be
for
taking
me?
a dinner first.
Yeah, maybe. She did buy
Onions, are
me.
you taking notes?
She did buy me McDonald's yesterday, so I gave it to her
There you
pretty
go.
good.
I also made you 2 incredibly shitty lasagnas.
She made 2 amazing lasagnas.
No.
Oh, it's Jasmine and Gwyneth.
Gwen, shut up. Good lord, babe.
They're very painful.
Jasmine!
Jasmine's like, I'm gonna jump onto the podcast and I'm just gonna start hiccuping.
Oh, hiccups are awful.
They're
you
not
ever
great.
do you ever have the hiccup shits?
No.
Excuse me?
You've never had the hiccup shits before?
Pas du français? What did you just say to me?
I get hiccups.
That's what I call them for my kid, too.
You can't say that. That's their word.
When I
I
make
was
her
thinking the
laugh
same
so
thing.
hard.
What?
And she gets the hiccup
Nothing.
burps.
Yeah.
Oh, she
All the
said
time.
she said hiccup burps. I thought she said hiccups.
Yeah, it's the short and
That's
cutesy
what it's
version
called.
of it. Yeah.
But that's their word. You can't be saying
Mark,
it.
I
I don't
have a-
understand.
Mark, what the fuck is a hiccup shit?
All right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna laugh every time Jasmine hiccups. So a hiccup shit.
Need water?
Mark, can you use that as
All the
the
things. Water. I don't know.
Mark? Can you use that as the bleep noise?
Hiccups.
Like when you're
Jasmine's.
looking to bleep something out, just use Jasmine's hiccup.
Yeah, I can do that. No, so the hiccup shits. I have too many stories of shitting my pants, and I hate it.
Oh my god, we can't have a 5th Brown episode.
Immediately after the previous one. No, this isn't the Brown episode.
You consistently have more shit stories.
To be fair, a couple of the ones I shared last time we did one were just because Jose and Jasmine hadn't heard them yet.
Not all of his stories are shit stories. Some of them are
Yeah,
good.
and to be clear, these are not bad stories. It's just stories about poop.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, got it.
So, when I was,
Clarified.
I think I was probably like 13, maybe.
I have a question before you tell your shit story, Mark.
Okay.
Would you rather have the hiccups for the rest of your life, or feel like you have to sneeze for the rest of your life?
Oh, that's a good one.
Fuck.
I'd
Hiccup.
rather have hiccups, yeah.
I think I'd just kill myself.
I mean,
That's not an option. You have to choose one or the other.
Morpheus hands me the red
suicide
pill.
is always an option.
Morpheus hands me the red pill and the blue pill and says, pick one. And I'm just like, all right, I guess. And I just jump out a 30th story window.
You just pull out a gun and yell yeet as you pull the trigger.
Yeet. Skirt.
I just turn my my bench upside or my stool upside down and just let my body go limp as I fall chin first onto it.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
So-
How are you the most dude person to come on this show?
I'm not.
But you are. Every time I let the mic near you, you're hiccuping, you're burping.
Babe, are those pop rocks that you just brought into the bedroom?
Yeah.
What is she gonna do with those?
Oh my god.
The same thing that you do with a fruit roll up. Wrap it around a dick and suck it.
All right, so new
I want to hear
shit story.
Mark's shit story.
My hiccup
Yeah.
shit story. So, when I was like 13, I got really bad stomach bug, like the kind that you get the shits from.
Sure.
That's usually what the stomach bug means.
And-
Are you talking the liquid shit, like the butt tooth?
Like, yeah, like it looks like somebody melted like a bar of Hershey's chocolate and let it slide down your pant leg, kind of.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So,
Nickel
Sure
every
it's not
time that
more
happens.
like a Snickers bar that melts completely in your back pocket?
no, because there was no chunk to it. It was just pure liquid.
It was
So-
just Hershey syrup all the way down.
So I'm on like day 7 of it. I'm finally like, okay, I'm feeling okay. I feel like I'm doing okay enough to go back to school, right?
Dude, day 7?
Yeah, it was a long one. Like I got really sick for a while.
You went
And
on a 7 days of having the shits.
yep, 7. My asshole was rubbed raw.
So you were doing that supermodel diet.
Yeah, basically. So day 7, it's I think it was like a Monday or Tuesday. I'd already missed almost a week of school. I couldn't miss anymore. So I'm going into class, and it's right after lunch. You know how after you eat too much, like I tend to, you kind of get the like really gassy burps, and then they start
I've never
developing.
seen you eat a quote unquote normal amount of food.
It's always eat until I'm uncomfortable.
It's always eat until everyone around me is uncomfortable.
Do you see that movie? What was it?
Super Size
Meaning
Me?
of Life.
Fuck you, Brandon.
Have I seen what?
The movie Meaning of Life.
Yes.
There's that scene where he's just in there and they keep bringing him like buckets of food, and
That's Mark.
I couldn't eat another bite, but it's just a tiny little wafer.
Does Mark get hemorrhoids?
But what? Why? Why is that a question that you're asking right now?
The shits all the
That was
time.
aggressive, Brandon.
I mean,
That is a question I also ask, but that's just because I'm a mom and I ask anybody in this house, apparently.
She wants to make sure she can peg me, guys. It's
Yeah.
okay.
I was gonna say, if Mark had hemorrhoids, we would know from the vigorous amount of pegging that he goes through.
I was going to say we should know just because he tells us everything in his
Everything.
life.
That's not true.
Also, because we would know about it because he would send us a picture of the donut he was sitting on.
It does
Anyway,
sound like a very Mark thing to do.
day 7, going into the class with the beginnings of like the airy burps, like oh
And it's
god, I ate too
happening
much,
again.
and then I hiccuped, and I was like, oh that didn't feel good, and then I was like, hey, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'm not feeling so great. My teachers knew I'd had the stomach flu, so they weren't being dicks about it. And I got about 3 steps out of my woodworking class, and I hiccuped again. And I was wearing khakis,
Oh no.
Oh no!
and my khakis were about 2 inches short on the ankles.
oh,
Nice.
no.
And I
Peter
also
wearing eye waters.
wore long white tube socks, and I was wearing a brand new pair of Converse.
Did your dad take you to the Babies R Us to get you a pair of pants after that, or
No, this was right after the summer where I had my growth spurt, and my parents were just too cheap to buy new clothes.
cheap or didn't care enough about you?
Yeah, that one too.
That one.
But yeah, so when I browned my
Jasmine's just shaking her head.
so my khakis turned into corduroys.
Oh,
Oh,
Are you sure they weren't suede?
No, there were definitely like the lumps.
You said
So
they weren't chunky.
yeah, no, it wasn't. It was just for comedic effect, Brandon. Fuck, you might try it one time.
I try it all the time.
Just not
It
very
lands
good
more
at
times
it.
than it doesn't.
So so I shit myself in the hallway, and it's very apparent that that's what's happening because I'm standing in a puddle of feces, and I'm just like, you know what? They're gonna find out anyway. Might as well just let them see the full effect.
oh god!
So this ever-growing puddle comes out,
Teacher!
and then the scent hits me, and I'm like,
I would love if you just waited
Oh,
till someone
no.
came out and you're like, you're not going to believe this. Somebody shit my pants.
if I had been a little bit smarter as a kid, I probably would have said that. But no, and then the smell of
I was just in here minding my own business.
Somebody ran up, shit my pants, and now I'm covered in somebody else's shit.
And put this giant shit all over me.
So so as soon as the smell hit me though, I was like, oh no, I fucked up, and I just bolted. Went down to the gym, got in my locker, changed out into my gym clothes,
Yeah.
threw all my clothes away, and just went home. I lived right next door to the school, so I just literally
You just walk home.
snuck out the side and ran home.
Wow.
I'd do it again.
That's dramatic.
I think that's what they call the trailer park leave.
Right? Have you ever seen I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell, the movie?
Nah.
No, but I've heard of it.
Okay, you should see it because they have a scene just like that. It's like right in the hallway.
That most movies have something that mimics Mark's life.
That's how they get the ideas for it. It's just Mark's life.
The Illuminati just follow me around 24/7 taking notes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
They got my request.
You know, there are worse things to find out your friends are trying to do to you in life other than make you completely paranoid about conspiracy theories.
Furious? Man, that was my favorite Greek philosopher.
Shut up. I'm so high right now. I'm just trying to function right now.
It is your own goddamn fault, you fucking vape Nash wannabe.
So one of the fun concerns that I had brought up...
Mark grabbed a vape pen, and he hasn't been vaping, but it's a weed pen, and he pulled at it 7 times like it was a fucking vape pen, and immediately turned and tells us, guys, I just made a huge mistake.
What were you saying, babe? Go ahead. Here, hold on. Mike's you.
Oh, no.
Speaking.
Oh, no, I just forgot.
Oh, my God.
You started me so much that I just... Oh, one of the fun concerns that I have brought up is...
I like that we're calling them fun concerns. Now we just need a fun, cool nickname for them.
Whenever I leave after, fun time to get...
That's not what I thought you were getting at, but all right, cool.
A warm rag.
That's what the kids call it nowadays.
I think they were hoping this is going to be your, when I leave
I thought
Mark...
you were going to say, when I leave Mark for someone else.
No.
When I'm cheating on Mark.
When she gets ready to clean up my junk after...
Yeah, warm towel treatment. When I come back, he's like, you can't touch me until you tell me something we both know. Only us would know.
I get super paranoid when I'm high sometimes. And we live out in the middle of fucking nowhere. So, skin crawlers and shit.
Melon head.
Oh, or those, that crazy cool hit horror TikTok trend of the imposters.
Yeah, exactly.
Going around. Man, it freaks me out every time I watch them, but I love them.
So, when she comes back with the hot towel, I'm like, hey, I just need you to confirm. Tell me one thing that only you and I know.
But now I'm worried that, I'm going to run out of things that only we know. And then I'm not going to know what to do. And then, you'll know that I'm a skinwalker. But I'm not. But I am, but I'm not. Because I can't prove it.
That is going to be the weirdest episode of Dateline I've ever watched.
Babe, I'm too high for this
I'm
shit.
sorry, but, if I don't have a way to prove it, how do I prove it?
Cleaned up Mark before, but have you ever cleaned his shit before? Because apparently he has a lot of shit.
And apparently, that would be a very mom move.
Not in my adult life. I haven't... Well, okay.
What do you think the pegging for constipation is for?
She actually...
She has one dildo that she just calls everybody gets an enema.
Well, she actually... she just puts a suppository on the top and just jams it in there really hard.
Wow.
That's how we can go to the buffets afterwards.
It's called making room.
Yeah. Repositioning the balls.
That was gross, you guys.
You're gross.
You made the story.
Yeah, your shit story led to this shit moment. This shit moment brought to you by Mark's Life.
So I think I really hurt my younger sister the other day. So I haven't. No, hold on. I haven't talked to my sister in almost off and on. I think I've said 3 words to her the entire time after I moved.
Uh-huh.
I know she told me I found out she got married last June, which was weird enough.
Your dad officiated.
Right.
Top tier dad move.
And that was the last I knew of it. So I just the other day, just to check in, I texted her and I was like, hey, how's married life going? And then I got a text message from my mom saying hey, just so you know, she hasn't lived with her husband at all because 2 days after they got married, he got shipped out in the army. And I was like,
you know what? I wouldn't feel bad. You know what? Because one, your sister doesn't talk to you. She didn't tell you that she was getting married. So whatever bad feelings you're feeling, she brought it on herself.
Well, cool.
Mark, your mom's got huge tits. Silent.
On that note,
Now he has to think about my mom's boobs to get over his mom's boobs.
That's a
Oh, yeah?
weird. That's a
doesn't
weird
think about
way
yours?
of getting around that.
oh my god. Let me tell you the best part of her thinking that I want to bang her mom.
So I need to know. So all right. So
Wow, back
Angel,
Yeah.
what was the antithesis of? Where was the beginning, the genesis, if you will, of this thought?
Yeah,
of
bring
yours?
us the word picture.
Come here, babe. Get
This
closer to
is
the mic for this
the
one.
first time a partner has hit on my
Yeah,
mom.
Runyon, we need you to be in this. as
Mark
well.
hit on your mom.
No.
But sometimes he's so nice and my mom is so dumb that it could be misconstrued as her envisioning.
You're worried about Mark's politeness coming off like your mom's just gonna pull a Mrs. Robinson on him and just like walk in on him and she's not wearing any clothes.
My mom's a nudist.
Well, then at
Oh,
least it wouldn't
for
be a
real?
weird moment.
But besides
Like
that,
just around her house.
The way
or,
she-
like,
you add in the
She's hitting-
fact.
the way that she shows that she's hitting on him is she shows up with all of her clothes.
Your mom's been fully clothed every time I've seen her.
Thank goodness.
So
That's because she's just waiting to pounce.
continue, babe.
Ooh.
Besides
That's
the
why they
fact
call
that
them
you're
cougars.
ultra adorable
I
and very good looking and helpful and like
course.
just man.
Okay,
Do you
finish.
think your mom would actively do something?
Babe, finish reading the rest of that sentence that I wrote on the board for you.
Oh, where's this? Oh no.
Handsome.
involved?
You're having
Cute
her,
as shit.
You're
You
having
gotta
her
finish
read
the-
pre-written statements.
I'm Ron Burgundy?
I gave her. Yeah, she's the only one that
Put a
needs a
question
script.
mark on the teleprompter.
No, like Brandon, you know me around people's parents. I just get weird and very polite.
Yeah, it was weird seeing you get so formal with my dad.
Exactly. That's how I am with all like parental
To be fair,
people.
though, I do understand why you did that with my dad because you had a lot going against you.
Of course. So
My boots
that's how I am with Angel's mom too. Like
in my room. Why are
she
you looking at me like that?
this bitch. So yeah, so like she's very polite. She makes food when we go over there. So I'm like, yeah, thank you so much for having us over. And sure, maybe I give her a little butt pat and like say good game at the end of the dinner. But like,
Whoa.
I do that to everyone's mom.
The weirdest thing is she wears assless chaps.
If you do that to my mom, Mark, I don't think I'm inviting you over anymore.
If you do that to my mom, Mark, I'm gonna be very unhappy.
You do that to your mom, Mark?
I do.
That's a great mom.
No, my mom's Mark.
What?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, her mom's husband's name is Mark.
He was talking to my mom's Mark.
We heard that.
Yeah.
So
But your mom's name is not Mark.
Who's
No,
on
it is.
first?
No, my mom's name is Pat.
No way, really?
yeah, her name's Patricia. That's why she got weird when I was complaining about Patricias of the world.
Okay, now that's funny. I get it. Continue.
So yeah, so she's convinced that I'm trying to bang her mom for reasons I don't understand. And one day, you know those AI art generators I like to fuck around on?
Don't bring up AI right now. I'm feeling really sensitive today.
I just need to tell you this one specific piece.
I swear
It's-
to God.
It's integral to the story.
I'm going to
Tell it.
blow up.
So I just
Brandon earmuff.
because I was curious as to what was going to happen, I put in old ladies nude.
Oh no.
It was funny because it was just pictures of Mark's mom.
Well, no, it's pulling up the pictures, and Angel looks over my shoulder, and she's like, "Oh, that looks like my mom." And it was.
And it was.
Angel,
You
is that what started it?
Well, I think it was when I bit my lip and said, "Oh yeah." After she said that was when the worries started.
Or was it when you came really hard the other night that you accidentally said Patricia?
Yeah. Was it after the giant boner that you had?
Look, All I'm saying is the AI picture that had come up. You guys remember in the Dark Crystal when they stripped that one guy of all of his titles and he's just like flabby skin and tits?
Yeah, it was weird.
That's what the AI generated picture looked like.
No.
I don't have it.
That's my mom you're talking about.
No, it's not. That's the thing. It's not your mom.
Why would you ever put that into an AI generator?
I was just curious, man.
Are you curious because you're curious to see what my mom's looks like naked?
I didn't say Angel's mom naked.
Angel's mom.
I just typed old women naked.
Why do you think my mom's old?
I wasn't looking for your mom specifically. Fuck. I do everything.
Everybody did just hear you call her mom old, and I think that's really rude.
She's not that old.
She's younger than my mom, I'll say that.
Our moms are born in the same year.
Oh my god, that's right. They're born like within 2 months of each other.
That does not make your mom younger than...
Yeah, my mom's old though.
What?
How old's your mom?
59.
No.
Born in 59.
Not
She was
old.
born in 59.
So 64?
Yeah, born in 59. My mom was also born in 59, actually.
Yeah, but you're old as
59 Mom
shit.
Club.
What are you talking about? I'm old as shit.
Pat, you're like 35.
I'm 34, thank you very much.
Shut the fuck up,
I
Mark.
thought my skin still looked vibrant.
I'm not gonna lie, I would not have been able to guess how old Pat was,
No,
except
Pat-
for the fact that him
Yeah.
and Jeff are like right in the same age. Otherwise, I would just say, yeah, Jeff is Pat and Jeff are definitely like 30.
Jeff is a whole, 2 years older than I am, so at least I'm not
Okay.
as old as that guy.
Jeff is older.
Yeah,
Well, Jeff's old as fuck too.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm not old as fuck.
But
Well,
he
that's-
carries himself very youthfully.
That's
Also,
why
his hair is
he's-
looking good.
That's why he's not here right now, is because he had to go to bed. It's way past his
Jeff is in his
bedtime.
late 30s, and I am in my early 30s.
No, I'm in my early 30s.
I'm in my flirty 30s.
Ooh.
30 is thriving.
Is Jasmine still here?
Yeah, she's here. She's eating a cookie.
Is she sitting on the floor again, or did you get her a fucking chair this time?
No,
Brandon?
she's sitting in a chair.
As in this stupid chair. I don't like this chair.
I'm sorry. I don't need another.
Sorry.
Do you want me to get another
Sorry.
computer chair like this?
I don't know, maybe.
Give her your chair, you dick.
No, it's my
Yeah.
chair.
What Mark said.
Angel's
Stop laughing.
Angel's sitting on a step stool. I offered to get her another chair, but she's like, "No, I'm right here. I'm cozy."
Yeah.
It's okay,
like-
every once in a while I just make a pile of blankets on the floor.
See, I think it's a floor thing. You can't fall further than the floor, so might as well get cozy.
No, I get that.
Not true. Sinkholes happen.
Oh, God.
that's true. Well, to be fair though,
Childhood fear revisited.
to be fair though, if you're still touching the part of the sinkhole that like the ground that you were on when it caved in, you're still technically above the floor.
I'm not sure if I follow.
It is a logical response. Doesn't make the situation any less terrifying.
All right, cool.
I mean, I would feel a little bit safer knowing that my house just kind of survived a sinkhole intact. Good job,
I mean,
builders.
If that happened, then yeah.
Are there?
Then
Is
generally,
that something I have to worry about in Ohio?
generally it's
Yeah,
not
it just happened up there.
Oh, great! There was just a sinkhole that happened right up there, and she pointed generically to the left.
Yeah,
I don't know what that fucking means.
Yeah,
But
my neighbor's
Ohio-
house, right over there.
The parking
Ohio
lot?
does share the same kind of bed of limestone that Kentucky is on. and
Wait,
that
wait.
does create
what
sinkholes.
parking lot?
The one that's like on the way to pizza.
No,
Generic
thank you. I'm
pizza?
out. I'm coming.
Over by Hungry House?
Yeah, by Hungry House.
But that was like a little pothole sinkhole.
No, it was a lot bigger.
Oh.
Yeah, it took up quite a bit.
Cool. So, guys, apparently there's sinkholes out here. So if I just
Also,
one day...
we're by the beach. So
Oh,
like,
no.
Oh, we're by the beach. That makes sense. Can I tell you how fucking
on.
weird it is to hear
Me.
that we're by the beach?
You're not by a beach, you're by a lake.
Do you know what a beach is, Mark?
Yes, it is a body of
Have
sand
you
near a
seen-
body of water.
Have you seen Mark's size? Yeah, he knows what a beach is.
A beach whale, maybe.
Jesus fucking
A-
Christ. woman.
I turned away from the microphone to look directly in the line of fire.
Oh, what's this, Wikipedia? A beach is a landform alongside a body of water which consists of loose particles. What? Bitch.
I'm glad you googled that, Mark.
Get fucked.
Who was arguing about what a beach is?
Brandon and Pat, because they're dumb bitches.
Well, Mark had to use
It's pronounced
Google.
beaches. Get it right.
Figure it out.
Pat, I only pulled up the Google because I couldn't remember the exact verbiage, because I'm too high to remember shit right now.
You said
All
pull
I-
out weird.
I mean, this is great. I'm going to take full advantage of this moment.
You should.
I prefer
No one
no
else will do
pull-out.
it. No, don't let anyone else tell you how to
You
live
don't.
your life.
That's
You don't like it when I pull out.
No, keep it in. Super glue.
If it's like super glued, you need to go to a doctor.
No,
I want
she's
to apply
threatening-
super glue so I can have it all the time.
Yeah, she wants to do the super gluing.
Mark, I'm just low-key disappointed in you right now.
Why?
Because you took 7 hits when you were supposed to take 0 hits.
Shut up,
You're
Mom.
doing so well.
Yeah, say no to drugs,
Are
kids.
you saying hit
You've
or
been
shit?
a very bad boy. I should suck your dick.
Wow.
Nice call back to the.
It's happening right now.
Oh, you've been so bad. I guess you were
We're telling
gonna
stories about it, but now it's happening. It's actually happening.
You haven't finished any of your assignments, young man. Guess I better suck your dick.
Maybe if I suck your dick, you'll eat your veggies.
God, it's so like, guys, you don't understand how bad it is. She wasn't even playing it up. That's verbatim how she'll deliver that line. That's like, she'll be laying in bed, we're making out hot and heavy, and she'll just pull back and say that. Just, ooh, you've been naughty.
Are you ready to dick me down good? I think that's classy and like slow, I guess. Like
You think that's classy and slow?
Where are
it's
my
not-
other Sleepy Boys friends? I said this was mandatory to show up tonight.
It sure was.
No. The exact wordage I said was, I'd like to get as many of us as we can, even if it's for just a part of it. But I get that life gets in the way.
And then nobody responded.
Yeah. Whatever.
Mark, we still love you, but life got in the way.
I
in that
understand.
moment.
I get it.
Hey, I have the busiest life out of all of us, and I make time for this shit. So
That's true. You do.
Do you have
I
children
went
by
to
chance?
a friend's birthday party, and when I showed up, they were all amazed. They're like, "Oh my god, we didn't think you'd come."
No, it wasn't, and it wasn't just a friend's party. It was for the child of said friend.
But it was a joint party.
I mean, yes,
It was
Wait, they
for
had
the
joints at the
adults.
party?
Weed party?
you were passing joints.
I wish.
Man, that would have been amazing.
Not quite that kind of party, but
They're open-minded. They're not that open-minded.
Who is this?
Jessica?
Snips?
Daniel,
No, not Snips.
Oh, the other one.
No, but Jessica straight up turned to me at one point. She's like, "Oh my God, Brendan, you're so busy. I didn't think there was any way you'd actually come." And I was just like, I'm like, yeah, my life's busy, but like for the important shit, like I really worked hard to be there.
We appreciate you, Brandon.
Brendan, you don't work hard at anything.
Fuck off. I work so goddamn hard.
I know you do. That's the problem. You work hard every day at work, and we've had to file many complaints about it.
What?
Because your penis is big.
No.
Brendan,
Mark, how's the new gig?
the what?
How's the new gig?
Sounded like he said dick.
I
the new
I
dick.
also heard dick.
That's all
Okay,
I
I'm
heard.
on his phone.
It's
Uh,
pleasant, but we prefer it in a different color.
Yeah.
What?
Ew.
That is.
Looks like you got yourself a new dick. Maybe I should break it in.
Oh, I guess that means you're gonna fuck me, right?
I will always think of your dick looking like Freddy Krueger now.
That's okay. It's good, I guess.
Okay, good. Good talk.
Good talk. Really glad we had it. Glad we were all here.
I was gonna say Mark might be able to describe more detail than I can.
Gold stars and candies for everyone.
I mean, if you really want me to get into the kinky details of what I do now, I can. I mean,
Of selling furniture.
yeah, I
Is
mean,
that what you do? I have no idea. I literally have
The
zero
really
idea.
difficult part is Mark's delivery is really, really intense because it's just anytime someone's looking for a bed or a couch or a new dining room counter, Angel just shows up and Mark just starts fucking her viciously on it. Like, see how sturdy the legs on this thing are? You won't even hear it from the other room.
Let me give you a demonstration.
Now, you see that? You hear how it sounds right there? That's an improperly built piece of furniture. Now, you fuck on one of these couches, though.
Right?
You know, the Swedes made this one. And what I don't let people tell you otherwise about the Swedes, but they know how to make good fucking furniture.
Right, just listen to this. I'll give you a demonstration.
Sure.
You hear that? No, you don't. Well built. Good bolt.
I already came 3 times. You didn't even hear it.
Didn't even hear it.
Cash your credit.
Meanwhile, the mom and dad are just covering their kids' faces. Why has no one done a really bad... Why didn't Dane Cook ever do a movie from a furniture store?
didn't he?
No, he did
This is a grocery store one.
Employee of the Month at like a Sam's
Yeah.
Club.
Do you remember?
Or
Do
cost.
you remember that?
I don't remember
that,
which one it was.
You remember that movie, Mystery Men, the one with like the knockoff superheroes, with like Ben Stiller and shit?
I don't think I do.
Oh, I was gonna say Ben Stiller was in that, or not Ben Stiller.
Why'd
Fuck.
you bring
Dane
up Ben
Cook.
Stiller?
Dane Cook. Sorry,
that
Dane
I
Cook.
was gonna say, Jesus.
Yeah, Dane Cook was in that. He
All
went
right,
under
well,
the
You know Dane Cook is not Ben Stiller, right?
man. Fuck you.
Man, could you imagine if you live in a world where people got those two confused all the time?
You lived in a world.
Mark, you gotta stop smoking weed, bro.
Imagine a world where Dane Cook was easily confused with Ben Stiller.
Yes, thanks.
Whoosh, this summer. And
Hold
then,
on though.
What?
If
In a theater near you.
if we lived in an alternate universe where Ben Stiller and Dane Cook were in Face Off, that would be amazing.
Who would win?
I'm putting all money on Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Really?
All the money.
Yeah.
All
I'm
the
gonna
money
keep
in the
Dane Cook.
world.
He's a conniving little bitch.
Look, Dane Cook is sneaky, and he is extremely handsome, but Ben Stiller has like crazy girlfriend vibes.
He's got big ass ears.
And he's way underestimated.
You can't underestimate Ben Stiller. He'll steal your girl and your mom.
He's so hot right now.
He's so hot right now.
I think he's always been hot.
You know what? I think he's a very underrated, good-looking guy.
First movie I ever saw him in. You know, what could you stab in the dark? What do you think it was, Brandon?
Something about
I
Mary.
think it was.
Yeah, what do you think it was?
I think
first
something about
one-
Mary.
No,
Wasn't
Dodgeball?
no.
No,
Before that, even.
before Dodgeball.
it wasn't Night at the Museum, was it?
Meet the
No.
parents.
Before that,
No, Mark wouldn't have watched Meet the Parents.
No?
I did. I watched Meet the Parents.
No. I'm saying at the age that
Oh,
we're
like back in the day?
first time you saw Ben. Was it Happy Gilmore?
Ben Stiller was in. Oh yeah, he was in Ben.
the heck?
No, but even before that, it was.
Well,
It was. A,
Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny.
it was a Disney movie called Heavyweights.
Holy
Oh my
shit!
god, I
I
remember that.
forgot about heavyweights.
Wow.
Cause I tell you what, I will watch Heavyweights at least once a year.
Really?
That movie cracks me the shit up.
Well,
That is
how
a good one.
much
I
you
haven't
shit.
seen it.
Maybe I should stop watching that because of how much it makes me shit.
Maybe that's why you shit as much as
Is
you
that
do.
the source of my problems right there?
It might be, Mark.
We just found it.
We cracked it.
Yep.
I've been taking half an edible before bed every night.
it's great.
I've been taking.
Does it work? Is it like actually putting you to sleep?
So here's the thing. So before, yes, I would fall asleep right as it was hitting, and I'd fall into a happy little cloud and sail off to dream world.
Sure.
Now what's happening, the moment that I take the gummy, I'm like, I'm ready for bed. I know bedtime's coming. And so then I just fall asleep before it hits. But the nice thing is, I stay asleep.
Sleep well.
I just sleep good.
That's good.
I'll tell you
I
what.
always have trouble falling asleep for some reason. Like my brain just keeps going, and
I did
need
not
to
tell them about my habit.
learn how to shut off my thoughts.
I will say
Don't show them that picture. I'm too red in the face.
There's nothing more disappointing than when I get a really good high going and then I pass out for like 3 hours.
And you wake up and you're like, oh man, now I'm a little groggy from the...
And then I'm like, I don't know what year it is. I feel like my mouth is both flooded and dry as a desert at the same time.
I missed the bus.
I have not had nearly as many anxiety dreams because of it. I usually have dreams about work.
Oh, those are the fucking worst, aren't they?
Not my current job.
Oh.
Gift shop or
I have gift shop
courier?
and comic book shop dreams. I had a courier dream 3 months ago, and it freaked me the fuck out. And that's when I started eating edibles before bed because I was like, I need to stop this.
Okay.
I still have a dream like once a month, probably, that I'm still like in high school and I have a test tomorrow that I didn't study for.
And you're in your underwear?
I mean, no, not really, but like, it's just that feeling of like, oh shit, I didn't study.
Has
know
anybody had those
anything.
dreams where you're in your underwear?
No.
No.
I mean, I have. I think that's a pretty common one. I have had those dreams. But
I've always, but the thing is,
it's
like,
not recurring.
I've never.
It's such a trope.
Yeah, I feel like I heard that was a thing for so long that my brain just goes, got it, we're not doing that one. We're going to make him freak out about other things.
See, but I also hear about people who have dreams where their teeth are falling out. I've never had that.
Man, I have
I
heard
have
those
that one all the
stories.
time.
No, I just have that happen in real life.
I do.
Yeah.
No.
What were you doing? Eating a burger?
We were going through the drive-thru at Wendy's and I took a bite of my burger and half of my tooth broke off.
Oh.
I sent him.
Yeah, that's literally my nightmare.
I sent him a group of the hydraulic press channel,
Oh.
and they had a tooth on there.
Oh,
Ch-
no.
Doing the whole pressure, and the tooth was able to handle up to like 600 pounds of pressure.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah, a lot. And then I go, and Mark bitch ass can't even handle fast food on the road without chipping it.
No, here's what I think happened. When we were at the distillery and we had lunch, when I bit into my burger there was a piece of bone in the burger. So when I bit down, it hurt like a motherfucker for like 2 days, and then it stopped hurting. So I think what happened was it cracked the tooth at that point, and then over the next couple of days, just normal use of my tooth was starting to push it off. Because there was definitely a point I was like, something feels sharp, but I don't know what it is. And then I bit into a fucking cheeseburger very gently. Like it was the most gentle thing. I was just like num num num.
Yeah, I've always looked at you and
Yumming
said,
it.
I've always looked at you and thought, man, that guy really goes gently at that burger.
I'm a delicate eater, is what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, so I think that's what happened. Is just I think that bone, like, broke the tooth, and then it was just a matter of where it was gonna crack to. But yeah.
Did you go to the dentist?
No.
Oh. I went to the dentist today.
Gross.
It was great. Except for they scraped really hard compared to the last time when they scraped, and they're like, you have gingivitis. I'm like, yeah, because you scraped the shit out of my gum.
Yeah, right? Because you're in my mouth with a pointy item.
I will say,
Stabbing me in the gums, of course I'm gonna bleed.
I will say, despite the fact that I can't listen to Bill Cosby anymore,
Overcooked.
he has one of the greatest bits about going to the dentist that I have ever heard in my entire life.
Oh, that's so funny.
His whole bit where he's like, yeah, they always tell you, don't poke or prod at your teeth or your gums with any sharp pointy objects. And then the moment that you get in there, the first thing they do is they grab this giant metal hook and they just start scraping and poking away at your mouth.
Right?
And they also want to know about your latest fishing trip that you just went on.
So,
And you're trying to tell them like,
so
You just sound like an angry German.
speaking of
Or just a
dentists,
German.
Speaking of dentists, one of the customers I spoke with at work the other day had just come from the dentist, and he's trying to tell me what he's looking for. And he's with his wife, who could very easily be telling me what he's trying to say. But she's just on her phone, tickety-tacking away. Meanwhile, this poor, he couldn't have been more than 26.
This dentist was 26?
No,
The
the guy went to the dentist.
No.
So he's literally there was a point where he had a trickle of drool going down one side of his mouth, and he's just talking about how he wants to buy a fucking credenza.
Please tell me he had the gauze in his mouth still.
No, but his mouth was still a little swollen from the.
He might not have had it tooth pulled, but I bet he had something else.
Yeah.
Where he was numb him up.
His girlfriend actually just punched him in the mouth in the car and just said he went to the dentist.
Remember, kids, it's not domestic violence if it's funny.
Remember, it's not domestic violence if it's a woman who's doing it.
Oh goodness.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You conservatard.
I just really liked Jasmine's response to that, just under her breath. Oh, goodness. Just, I hope the mic picked that up. I really do.
We didn't, but I imagined because of the silence from your end.
It was spectacular.
That was a
I
palpable
can
silence.
recreate my voice.
Yes, do that for
You
her.
can
real quick.
recreate your voice?
Recreate, yeah.
Mark, you're just gonna have to find that part and turn up the volume.
I was
super
waiting for
loud
it in
so
anticipation. I was like
about
ready
to,
for
and
it.
then Pat
Pat,
started
you
Okay,
bitch.
3, 2,
I love that.
one.
What?
Well, now it's my fault?
Everybody on this podcast over talks to one another except Pat until no one else is here. And then Pat, I am part of this group, and I will overtalk everybody.
Right?
Okay, your spot, Jazz. You get to say it.
over everyone.
No.
Go,
Your
Jazz.
spot.
Say it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh goodness.
There we go. Got
Beautiful.
it. Mark, put that where it belongs. In the recycle bin.
Also, not the
Recycle.
first time that Mark has said that to himself.
Put that where it belongs.
Put that where it belongs.
Look, guys, I know I'm not the cleanest person. Oh.
Onions also says that.
Oh, no.
What?
I
was
think,
thinking from the sense of yes, dirty, but also ADHD is real, man.
yeah, I thought you guys were making fun of me for being a messy person. Not, fuck, that was,
I was making a sex joke.
I
Wait,
was also making a sex joke.
are they
H.
implying that we're messy kinky?
yeah.
Oh.
That was like something out of a fucking horror film.
It
Because
was.
the audio clipped in, it got really high pitched and screechy, and
Yeah, I
then
think
it
it's
clipped
'cause
out.
both of
It
you
was
laughed at the same time. And
scary.
How do you think I
okay?
feel? I live with her.
No, it was you too, dipshit.
She just flipped me off. It was great.
Oh,
Yes, boy.
I also love that Bucky, for whatever reason, anytime he thinks that Jasmine and I are getting at it, he immediately is like, hey guys, I just want to jump in here and remind y'all how cute I am. Because as soon as Jasmine starts flipping me off, he jumps up and is like, is everything okay? What's going on?
Mom, what's the matter, Mom? Hi.
Nope, now Gwen's coming to interject.
Go, baby.
you know how you guys have you guys ever had those dreams that are they feel so fucking real that and they're such
yeah.
good dreams, and you wake up and you're kind of disappointed that you
Oh.
woke up from that dream.
Very often,
Oh
occasionally.
God, Gwen.
Most of my dreams that are very real are oh my god, my alarm went off and I missed work, and then
For
I
sure.
wake up and I'm like, I still have 30 minutes. I could.
For sure, yeah. No, I had
Those
one of
are the-
those.
The real ones.
I had one of those super realistic, really good life kind of dreams.
Mhm.
My life started great. This dream, and it was one of those I woke up and I was actually kind of sad for about 30 minutes after I woke up.
Aw.
Everything was about the same, except for two things. One, I had a bitchin' car that I had made out of an old like short bus that I had like cut the roof off of. It was so cool. It was bitchin' in my mind. It was like, this is the coolest fucking car I've ever had. And also I had adopted a black pug puppy.
Aww.
And
I was just imagining Mark pulling up in a modified short bus, just fucking with all the autistic kids in the neighborhood, thinking he's going to take them to school.
Oh God.
oh no, because I spray painted the whole thing green.
Well, yeah, it's great for the colorblind kids.
Now we can see it too.
So it was really sweet. I had a cute little black pug. I was taking him to Petco. We were gonna get him one of those. We were gonna get him like a little tiny dog life vest because we were going to the beach. It was so cute. It was so great. And then I woke up and I like rolled over and I whispered to Angel, I was like, Can we go get a pug?"
Aww.
Like I was so like it ruined my whole day because then I had to go to work and see people be all happy with their like lives and shit.
Be great
And
if
all
somebody
Mark
came
wants is a
into the
little
store.
pug.
Be great if someone came into the store with the pug and you just start weeping.
No, they didn't come. Somebody did come into the store with a Jack Russell as I was getting ready to leave, and
Those
Angel.
aren't pugs.
No, they're not. But Angel came into the store. We were going somewhere afterwards, and she sees this person carrying a Jack Russell Terrier, and she's like, "Are they allowed to just like do that?" And I was like, I don't know, but I kind of hope.
See, you say that, but at the same time, I know the face pretty well at this point that Angel makes when she's puzzled, and she looks like a prairie dog that's popping up to make sure nobody's trying to murder her as she's looking around the room like, huh, what, huh, what? But it's for everything that she's puzzled about. Like, and so I just imagine this person just coming in with the dog, and she catches a glimpse of it, and she looks at the dog, looks at you, looks at the dog, looks back at you,
Oh my
with her mouth
God.
slightly agape, and she's like, "Are they allowed to do that?"
That's too spot on.
That's
and I'm
exactly
kinda
what it's
scared.
I had to check
You nailed it.
myself multiple times when we were visiting because I thought I did something to upset Angel, but then I realized no, she's just trying to keep up with what's happening, and she's either mortified or just like I was just worried. I was like, I either upset her, she's trying to figure out what's going on, or it's a bit of shock, just both. Like I'm mortified, but it's processing.
This is my life now. So I want you to know she just has RTF. Resting terrified face.
Mark, did you move to Ohio permanently? Do you like live there now?
Pat, where the fuck have you been for the last like 3?
Dude, I haven't been on a podcast in like 5 years.
Dog, I got fired from my job.
Oh no.
And then I moved to
heard that.
Ohio. And
I
you're all
love that
caught up. That's all that's
everybody
happened.
Everybody has their weird little idiosyncrasies with their words and sentences that they say, and for whatever reason, yours is, oh no. Just now we have to when we make T-shirts, it's just gonna say, oh no, on it.
Oh no.
It's gonna be oh no, and then just Jasmine's glasses above it.
Goodness.
I'm gonna make a Bitmoji.
I have a Bitmoji.
I think
Ugh.
I have one too.
I have one too, and I
Hawaiian
hate it. Mine looks like a fat guy.
I have bad news.
Sorry, I didn't finish. It looks like a fat guy with blue hair.
Well, you don't have blue hair anymore.
Yours looks really spot on. And
I
it's
know.
almost infuriating.
I know.
We get it, Jasmine. You're petite and sexy, and you got mom hips, even though you're not a mom. You do have mom hips, and I am not complaining. Good Lord.
You know,
God bless the Pixar artists that helped create the mold that became you, because Jesus.
I think I get why. Like, what I think I'm gonna stop telling sex stories because I just got really uncomfortable with that conversation.
Which one?
What just happened there?
What?
What about
You
Pixar?
complimenting my wife?
I'm all here for it. Good job on the
So
compliment.
you're allowed to
I
talk
also
about
agree.
your sexcapades, but as soon as I start complimenting my wife on her lovely Pixar mom hips, you become uncomfortable.
I just said I know what it feels like to be on the other side of this. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that you're
I
doing
appreciate
this.
the compliment.
Daintily, I danced around a sexy comment, and meanwhile you're like, "Uh-oh, I'm uncomfortable." I had to listen to how hard you came earlier with your. He told us a whole story about how he came the hardest he's ever come, and I was very congratulatory and supportive, like a good friend. But excuse me, I can't compliment my wife on her amazing fucking figure without you getting a little fucking bashful.
It's just that it's 2023 now, Brandon. We need to stop sexualizing women.
I appreciate
I'm
the
allowed
compliment,
to
and you should
sexualize
give
my
her
wife.
more lewd compliments
I
more
love drunk
often.
Brandon.
You guys talk about my dick more than anything on this show.
Here it comes.
It's either Mark shitting or
Brandon's on a rampage right now.
I don't understand where this is coming from. Is this
Mark,
because
I
you've known
listened to the
Jasmine
story
and I
of
for
how
so
your
long?
khakis turned into corduroys.
Are we
And
just
I
trying to
love
pick
Pixar
fights to pick
films.
fights?
Fuck you.
Okay.
I'm so perplexed. Is this just because you've known Jasmine and I so long you see us as like parental figures?
Yeah, it's like it's weird when I hear
Well,
like,
that's
Does it
what
have to
Mark,
be
mom and dad
parental?
fuck.
ew.
Why can't it be siblings?
Yeah, very concerned.
Yeah, you're.
Toy Story was awesome.
I didn't say I was upset. I was just like, oh.
You said you got uncomfortable.
I think that may have been. Look, I'm a lit major, but I'm not doing real good right now. I think that might have chosen the wrong word.
You don't
No.
do words real good.
Which word would you choose?
Disgust? No.
Yeah. Oh, I swear to God, I'll fucking bend you over the fucking bedpost and ream your fucking ass.
So, like,
See, key. So that's what it should sound like when you sexually harass someone. That right
Brandon
there.
was this close to slapping you in the face.
so funny story at work today. I walked
Where
out.
the fuck is this going?
If you'll listen, you'll figure it out.
All right.
I was walking out to help Amber because she has her dog and then her mother-in-law's dog, and so I was just walking out with them to help get them in the car. And I come back in, and both Jennifer and Monica are looking at me, and they're like laughing, like, "Yeah, she got good ass in those jeans." Like I came in one day when my day off, and I was wearing jeans, and now Monica can't stop talking about how great my ass is.
Nice. And now you're never gonna not wear jeans.
It's amazing. Well, I don't want her wearing those jeans to work.
I can't wear jeans to work because
They will get blood and shitted on.
I wear scrubs,
Oh.
but
Me too.
I guess
Scrubs make butt
that
look
makes sense.
nice too.
I mean I've gone in to help on a day off while I'm in like jeans.
It
but-
takes every inch of my being not to smack her ass every time I see it. And
I feel
it's
that.
like I do it.
It's not true.
Believe me, it's not that I'm not doing it, but it's times where we'll be with her family. I'm like, God dang it, if we weren't with your family right now, I would just fall off and just
You can give me a
Why
little-
aren't you? Where is the problem? Just do it.
Brandon, that is
In
such
my
a power
family-
move.
Also, in my family, touching asses is like a loving thing. Like, hey, I love you. Touch
there is
my ass.
nothing loving about this. It is pure, just raw, unadulterated. If your parents weren't here, I'd fuck you.
Wait, hold on. I need to back up for a second here. Your family just pats each other on the asses as
I
like.
would like to say that nobody in her family has patted me on the ass except Jasmine. So,
Are you sure?
Okay.
why are you saying it like that? Is there
Does that
something
even mean
I
that you're
don't-
part of the family or what?
Oh no.
No, I feel like my mom is giving you like the little butt pat.
If
Oh,
your mom gives
no.
me the butt pat, I'm gonna let you know.
What?
I
Brandon and
will
Jasmine's
say,
mom.
I will say something.
Is it just me then?
It's just you.
Am I the one that
Nobody else gives butt pats. You and Juliana do it to one another. You guys all pat each other's butts and everything. It's, all just play la-di-da. It is not
I'm the weird
crossing.
one.
It is not crossing, it's not exiting a OG Strickland, family. Like your dad's not coming up and like pat your mom's never patted me on the butt.
Well, Brandon,
And I know this because if your mom did, I would immediately go, So your mom patted me on the butt, and I don't know what to do.
Brandon,
Yeah,
if her
are you disappointed, Brandon, that this is not happening?
No, I'm fine with it. I don't
Okay.
need that in my life.
Brandon, also
Doesn't
if
mind
her
me.
dad patted you on the butt, it would break your fucking hip.
That would be
He is still going to physical therapy, so maybe not 100%, but
I mean, he still could. His other arm is fine. Look, I'm just gonna say, if Jeff does that to me, that is a war wound I will proudly wear.
Not our Jeff, to be clear.
I'll get a
Jasmine's
commemorative
mom, Dad.
jacket that says I served time in the military for that injury.
Fuck you.
Wow.
There's no stolen valor when it comes to getting a butt pat from that man and it ends up breaking your hip. That is time served. What?
I'm not sure I follow your logic on that one, but okay.
That's better than a Purple Heart. I swear to God. Fuck Medal of Honor.
Dude, sign me up.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Let's go.
That is the man that launched 1,000 ships.
We need to have another whiskey night and have my dad come visit.
Yeah.
You guys never been here for a whiskey night.
I know.
We also have never had the rest of the group meet your parents. Which now, after, meeting Vic, Pat's family and stuff,
know.
Yeah.
now we're the ones who are slacking in this friend group.
Right?
You guys want to meet my parents?
I was gonna say, Mark knows my
I've
parents.
met your parents, and the only person who loses in that situation is you.
Your mom's got huge tits.
Yeah, we've all seen them.
Yep.
The hardest thing about seeing your mom and dad is not letting them know that we've seen her tits. And then also playing the game of your dad not getting a boner from knowing that we've all seen her tits. I'm sorry, was that too much for you, Jasmine?
I think it was too much for Angel, too.
Judge me for being on this show.
Why is Angel sitting outside?
I don't want that to
about
happen.
jumping.
Angel's crying right now
That's fair.
because she's also seen my mom's tits.
I am the only one, I guess, right now that has not.
Hey,
I'll
Brandon,
find
you should fix that.
Send it.
I'm
Send
good.
the picture.
I'm good.
It's very tasteful.
I'm good.
And
There's a
by
fur
that,
coat
I
and
mean
pearl necklace.
I've heard enough
that aren't
stories.
hers.
I've heard enough stories.
Man, Mark's family ate that shit up. And I was like, I have a picture if anyone wants to see it. And they all about bolted out of the room.
Of what?
Of
At
my
Mark's
mom's titties.
graduation.
Oh.
This conversation came up. And it's like, I have a picture. And they're like, how do you have a picture? It's like, Mark shared it. And I screen grabbed it before he could delete it. And all
So
of
you're
them.
just walking around with that on your phone.
I matched with her on Tinder.
Oh, God.
I have pics of you.
That doesn't help.
Yeah.
But doesn't counter the
Normal.
that doesn't counter the fact that you have
About
pictures of
Mark's-
my mom.
Nothing about Mark is normal.
This is
and
not about. This
No.
is about you.
Yeah, nothing about this friendship is. Look, I owe it to the podcast at this point that I can't get rid of that photo because I'm the only one who still has it.
That's true.
Mark doesn't have it,
No,
No.
Mark won't repost it.
I will not get it back again.
but he had it.
I
Yeah,
did.
Knows where to find
Yeah.
it.
Yes,
No, I
Mark
don't have it
can get
anymore.
I know, but you know where to find it.
No.
Oh.
That's why I can't get rid of it. Mark got rid of it at the last time he showed it to us. I was gonna delete it, and Mark's like, "Yeah, I got rid of that photo." I was like, "I can't delete this."
Yep. Well, now you're the only
Here,
one.
Brandon,
What?
send it in the group chat.
Oh dear
I'll
lord.
send it.
Then I can keep it. We'll have it. We'll all be able to. Are you looking at it too now, babe?
Wait, she has it?
No, she
We've all
like
seen it.
she just grabbed her phone and frantically went to the unlock screen, but it wouldn't unlock.
I'll send it later. Everybody will see it.
Is your phone dead?
Which group chat are we
It's
checking?
gonna die, and it's fine.
Send it in the Facebook chat.
Yeah, where else would I send it?
I don't know.
Maybe
Some people.
don't send it over Facebook. They get weird about that shit.
It's in a private message.
Oh.
We've sent way worse stuff.
We've posted
Oh, yeah.
way worse stuff.
We have.
But I still think one of my favorite things I've ever done for the show was right after I released the first Brandon's Dick episode. I did. I found there's this picture I found online of this kid sitting on the ground crying while while he's holding 2 hot dogs, one in each hand, and there's like 4 people standing around him also holding hot dogs out towards him. And so I put
remember this.
Brandon's name, and then on each of the hot dogs I put the words Brandon's dick joke, and then each of the 3 guys standing around him had like Mark, Jeff, and Key on it.
Oh,
I have it somewhere. I have it somewhere. I just don't know where it's at.
Piled that night. Good lord, I got dog piled with my own dick.
You did. Brandon's dick is so big.
That's a good reason to get dog piled
I was
on.
gonna say.
Like, you can't be
always
mad
happen?
about that, right?
There were so many dick jokes in there that it felt like I was going to Chicago.
So, Mark, you're in Ohio, bro?
Yeah, I moved to Ohio. Did you hear I got fired? Now I live here.
I heard that.
So now you're just fully just a product of a sugar mama.
I am a house husband now. I keep the house in order. I
There you
go down on her lunch breaks.
Do you
That's
look
right.
after
She
the
works
kids?
from home, right?
Yeah, she works from home. I keep her company, give her tea, give her cunniling.
Do you look after the kids?
I do. I do help with the kid a lot, as much as the kid will let me.
I love that.
Well, you
That's important.
do
She's-
so much.
She's come up and asked me a number of times for my opinion on like things that she's working on.
What kind of things?
Like art projects, things like that.
Oh, okay, good.
So like, there's a trust that's being built there, which is cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's awesome.
What, Brandon?
How old is the kid?
Like 27.
What?
Who?
How old is the kid?
She's 9.
I was gonna say no, it's not.
Dude.
Oh no, it's great. Like I'm helping. Like I said, I'm still in an adjustment period, trying to figure out how I fit into everything. But no, I think everything's going really well there.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
I'm happy to hear that.
I found that I talk to children the same way I talk to other people. Treat them as an equal.
Like idiots.
Exactly. Yeah. Treat them like an equal. And don't talk down to them, and they tend to respond better when you try to give them constructive feedback.
Sure, yeah. Awesome.
I'm basically a child psychologist at this point. I'm a master at children.
You haven't had to discipline yet, have you?
That's not my job.
No? Okay.
No,
That's fine.
disciplinary stuff does not fall to me.
Okay. That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, I just discipline Angel when she's being bad.
Sure. I've been a bad girl.
Guess I'm
You're
gonna.
gonna fuck me.
I should suck your dick.
What'd you say, babe?
Is this a private conversation?
No, it's literally us making fun of you.
We're
right now.
talking about you.
Oh, she took off her headphones. She can't hear it now. No, I was.
Oh, okay.
They were literally just going. Guess she's gonna have to suck your dick now. Oh God. Well, fuck, boys.
You're the fuck boy.
I am. I get fucked, boy.
I'm glad we had this anniversary episode, though, and we shared our favorite stories. It worked out well.
I like
Yeah.
my favorite stories.
I'm glad it was us and not all those dumb other fucks.
Yeah, we hate those losers.
Like Key.
I didn't mention any names,
Yeah.
but everyone else is a loser.
Yeah.
Fucking loser.
Dude, we have 4 people that have been on our show over the 3 years, whose name starts with J.
Yeah, too many.
Really?
Jeff,
Jeff?
There's
Jazz.
Jamark.
Wait,
Okay.
Jose.
Jose. Yeah. For a split second, I was like, wait, there's a 4th. Who's the 4th? Jose starts with an A. No. Yeah, so Jeff, Jet, Jazz, and
Right?
Jose. Yeah. Too many. It's too many J's, man. We need to start killing someone. Guys, we gotta wrap up pretty soon. She put on her sexy outfit, and I need to.
Oh, okay, sure.
Ooh, things are happening.
There's all that mommy talk.
Look, all I'm saying is I love being able to spend time with you guys, and it's been 3
Sure
fucking
feels like it.
fucking good years. Man, fuck you. It's midnight.
Fuck you.
Some of us have to work in the morning, Brandon. Not me, but some of
I was
us.
gonna say you don't.
I'm gonna play Fortnite tomorrow.
Fork knife.
Fork knife. Finish writing my book.
Why don't you ever play Fall Guys with me, Mark?
Yeah,
I do that all the time.
you've never once sent me a request to play Fall Guys. You lying sack of shit. You lying piece of shit. I am online every day, and I don't ever once see Pat Kelleher pop up.
I always want to play Fall Guys with you, and you never accept my requests, you dickhead.
This is so intense. What is anybody ever going to do with all this sexual tension between all of us?
Brandon, do you think we should make like a daisy chain of like dicking each other's?
I mean, I don't know how that would work.
Oh my God, Brandon.
I'm game to find out.
Brandon, what if we made like a perfect human centipede of just penis to ass?
Oh my God.
Okay, now I'm starting to get the daisy chain a little bit better.
But like in a perfect circle, like a perfect little ring.
If Brandon's the caboose, he could probably just go through all of us.
There's, you joke, but there's a lot a weird kink that I've like a fetish that I recently
That he really started getting into recently.
No, well, it'd be a weird thing to really get into, considering. But
I gotta be honest with you, I hate some of the more recent fetishes I've found out about. They just piss me off.
Okay, give me an example.
Well, like, you know what inflation is, right?
Sure.
yeah, that's when our dollar ends up depreciating in value and everything goes up.
Nope, not that.
That's what you do to balloons.
Yeah, like what you do.
Imagine a woman, but she's a balloon.
Yep. I found a. You watched Tiny Toons growing up, right?
Yeah, I love
I don't like where this is going.
I was on Itch.io.
And Fluffy.
Pat, you're familiar with Itch.io, right?
Yeah.
There's a game on there called Babs Inflation something or other.
Oh no.
no.
The game is done in like Game Boy Color style.
Oh no. So it's like pixelated.
It's all pixels. All your whole goal of the game is to not get popped, but you have to float around through the air eating carrots and shit.
Yeah.
Why haven't we played this?
We haven't done any Itch.io games since Christmas, dude.
Yeah, we gotta be on that again.
I know. We got a lot of games we need to be on again. I get it. Oh God. You guys ever have hemorrhoids by chance?
Oh, sweet. Do you have hemorrhoids?
I don't think so, but won't know for certain until I go to the VA this week and have them tell me like, oh yeah, you got hemorrhoids.
When are you coming back, Mark? When are you visiting us?
He's pretty much told Jasmine the moment that I tell him to.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The second Brandon's like, hey, bro, I'm ready for you to get here. I'll be like, all right, cool, here I come.
Nice.
Try to make that as soon as possible.
I'm gonna walk into whoever my boss is at that exact moment, tell him you can take this job and shove it.
Well,
You
right now,
just started.
you don't
That's
have a
See, the
boss.
funny thing is, Mark showed up late to his interview. That's exactly what he told him, and they still hired him.
I didn't tell him that. I showed up 30 minutes late to my interview because I put the interview into my calendar while I was driving through Nebraska, so it was in the wrong time zone.
Oh God.
And I was like, I don't remember if my appointment's at 10 or 11. So I split the difference and I showed up at 10:30. And I walk
They still
in.
agreed to see you though.
They said, yeah, my manager was
Oh,
like,
People would just be like, fuck that guy.
well, no, I walked in, I
Yeah,
was like,
that's what I said. Most places would be like, "Fuck that guy," and
Yeah.
then Mark turned around and goes, "Yeah, fuck you guys. I don't like this place."
no,
Hurts my knees.
no.
Mark, you spend enough time on your knees. I thought they'd be tough by now.
Sure, the outsides are callous. It's the inside. Like I was at the medical like term for what's going on with my knees is that they're dust.
Or you mean bitch boy
Yeah.
or fin boy, whatever they're calling them nowadays.
No. The problem is just from fucking a decade of sports and Coast Guard fucked my knees up pretty bad.
Right, because changing out all those laundry engines really killed your knees.
Laundry engines, is that what they're calling them, Brandon?
Yeah, motors.
Yeah, what is the called?
I don't appreciate that comment, Brandon.
I love you.
That was pulling my weight and then some.
Well, that's what you're doing now.
No, I was pulling fat people out of the water that didn't know how to drive boats. Anyway, neither here nor there.
I'm just trying to imagine you coming up to save me from drowning and just wishing that Poseidon would take me already.
Here's the thing is, I looked very different then than I do now.
I know what you look like, and I still just see a buck-toothed loser. It's like, oh yeah,
You
thought this was
bitch.
Thought the military life was gonna really pay off for you, little dark, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Absolutely not. I went into that fully intending to get out and go to college.
Well,
mission accomplished.
It took you... What year is it?
Took me 6 years to graduate.
You know, I'm just giving you a hard time. At least you graduated. I did not. I dropped out because I thought it was bullshit.
Yeah. Let me tell you, it was. Boy, howdy, it really was.
I'll tell you what, though. I wouldn't have even tried to go to my graduation. I would have just told everybody, don't. I'm not walking.
Yeah, that's basically what I did. I just tricked you fuckers to coming out there.
Everybody come to town like you were.
Yep, I got what I wanted for my graduation. Played y'all.
I'm not gonna lie. I did come to town with like the full intent. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. And I was like, but you know what? No, we're here for his graduation. He's worked real hard for this. He's gonna want to go. His family's gonna want him to go.
There's no way.
We're just sitting there in your dorm, and you just go, oh shit. At that point, I was like, I knew it.
You're like, there's no way Mark is so devious as to pretend like he's gonna go to a graduation. Little did you know.
Hold on, you didn't intend that.
Yes, I did.
You intended to miss your graduation?
Of course I did.
Dude.
Okay, so you're just gaslit me?
Yeah, didn't you ask us like, "Hey, are you coming?"
Yeah.
Like, my graduation.
Yeah, of course I did.
You
I wanted everybody to come see me.
Well, yeah, we all said no because we were trying to plan the surprise.
We opened up your package of your cap and gown. And you're like, oh shit, should I iron this before? And I was like, yeah, you should.
No, you're absolutely right.
Should.
You're absolutely right. I totally just fucked it all up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, there's no way Mark would do this and not tell his family because they ribbed the shit out of you.
God, Pat, you think you guys are bad when you start ripping on me? Fuck.
That's why I don't feel bad.
Like 10 times worse.
It's why I don't feel bad about giving Mark the hard time that we do. Like, sure, I think Jeff goes a little too hard sometimes. Like, all right, come on, back off of him a little bit. It's why I pick which times that I want to give him a hard time. But you see his fucking family, and they are fucking brutal.
Really?
Like blows, like the blows that get landed are ones that I'm like, ooh, I wouldn't even do that. Like,
yeah.
It's like to the point. It's to the point where it's like that Simpsons meme. It's like, stop it, he's already dead.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when I'm with his family. There is no relenting.
Yeah. Well,
He
hey, Mark.
could have been bleeding out of his ears and shitting himself, and like he's still got some life in him.
It's out of love, I'm sure.
That's weird love that permeates throughout that family.
We had an abusive ass father. We're all
Yeah, now
up.
y'all are all abusive to one another.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! It's certainly not the anniversary episode that I thought it would be.
No, but that's okay.
I think I liked it even more. Anyways,
Well,
love y'all.
here's another 3 years of Sleepy Boys or whatever the fuck we're supposed to
Fuck
say.
yeah! You can leave that in the end of the episode.
Perfect.